Hi guys, it's been a while. My apologies. I'm sure everybody got busy and life got in the way. So I'm going to give you my short August agent newsletter, and I'm going to share with you some of the really great things that I picked up and that I'm using and working on. Hopefully it helps in your business. So I will go ahead and share my screen. Alrighty, so I am going to start with AI. It's a big, scary word. I get it, but I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see how I utilize it. Now, there's a free version. I use an app on my phone called Ask AI. So let me go ahead and play it. It's right here. You can pause, rewind. I pay like $8 a month. So you go in and I start typing. I'm dictating here. You can't hear it, but it starts populating what I'm speaking in there. Write a 100-word Facebook post about an exciting new listing located near the mountain on the west side. It features, and I'm just brainstorming, right? It doesn't have to be perfect going in. You just, as long as you post what it's for, how long. You might want to work with the number of words. This has unlimited AI help. You can ask for anything, really. You can ask for, write an intro for my YouTube channel, or write an introduction for a walkthrough video on a property I'm listing for sale, or whatever. And I'm just listing the different things that the house has, and I'm just making stuff up, right? So I'm entering all that stuff in there, and then I click send, and boom, it starts to generate. Isn't this amazing? Now, absolutely dummy proof it, read through it, make sure that that all the information is accurate, and tweak it to your liking. It'll include everything, even the little emojis in there. For example, I have this listing that I entered. This is my Facebook. It included a bunch of the little stuff in there and descriptions. So highly recommend. Let me open up my Facebook one more time and I'll show you a better example. Let's see. Go. There's my doggy. Okay, for example, I entered all of this, like create a 75-word Facebook post about these buyers I got into contract, and it generated everything, even the hashtags. So AI goes in there, it populates the stuff that people are attracted to, that will get you hits, that'll get you views. So I love it. Can't speak well enough about it. And it eliminates a lot of time and thinking power, right? So video editing, this is the next thing I want to talk about. So there was this fabulous lender, Jason Steyer. He does VA. He is remarkable. He's like the best VA lender I've ever used. If you want his information, email me or text me, gkelpaso@gmail or 915-588-3802 for his information. Now, this, you can get a free version of this. It's called Opus Clip. My assistant uses this. It's freaking fantastic. Let me give you, so this video was created with that. This section, I believe she used the whole thing for Canva, but this section right here, she used for Opus, and it will put all the information in there that you're talking about. So I take my phone, I go through a video, I upload it into YouTube as a private, what is it called? Video. Then she downloads it and edits these for me. So it is located in Northeast El Paso, close to the mountain, in a very quiet neighborhood, as you can tell. It does sit on a cul-de-sac lot. How awesome is that? Now, can also, it'll break them down into short clips, so that way you can kind of see, put out short pieces at a time. You don't have to do a 20-minute video. It is absolutely fabulous. Highly recommend. All right, so the other thing that I did recently is I went to the Buffini conference. And if you know Buffini, you know he is absolutely amazing. For all of my Buffini peeps, I can't wait to see you at Peak. I signed up. So message me and let me know if you are going so that we can connect. I would love to talk to everybody. So one of the big things that Buffini talked about was his father-in-law, who just passed away last year. And I remember he had just passed away right before last year's um, uh, mastermind. And one of the things he did is he realized how short our lives are, how finite our time is. And he took the whole family to a football game, to his father-in-law's favorite team, to watch them play professionally. And he had only wished that he had done it while he was alive. And so his big thing that he wanted to stress was do it now. If you want to, train for a triathlon or marathon, do it now. If you've always dreamed of taking your mom to the ocean, do it now. So I love that. The other thing that I took away from Buffini, and this is something that um, that one of the speakers, Amanda Gore, if you were there, you'll know she's Australian. She's absolutely fabulous. I freaking love her. And so one of the things that she talked about, I think she was probably my favorite speaker. One of the things she talked about are three core fears. And that is, I am not worth loving, which is very common with women. I am not good enough, which is very common in men. And I feel unsafe. Okay. So she talks about going back to the core of who we are when we're born. And that's the essence of who we are as a baby. We have no fear. We have no hangups. We have none of that. And so, a lot of times when we keep ourselves from doing something or we react in our relationships, it's based out around one of those three core fears. So she talks about, she made us interact a lot with the people in the audience, and she made us turn to the person to the left of us and to the right of us. And she made us tell the other person, stop it. And that is, stop saying those things to yourself. And so it was funny, but it was also very empowering. So I love that about her. And then the last thing that I took away from the Buffini conference was another speaker, Neil Pasricha. I hope I'm not butchering his name. And he talks about bringing joy back into our lives. He had 3 different things that you can do: 2-minute mornings, 2-minute middays, and 2-minute evenings. But what I am really exercising and using the heck out of now is the 2-minute mornings, and it's writing down 3 things. And what I'm actually doing is I have a little app called Todoist. It's right there. And I enter it in as something to do daily, right? So I have these 3 phrases with a ... That way, every day I change what comes after the dot. And the first thing is, I will let go of. And so one of the things that I entered the other day is grudges. I will let go of grudges. And it really helped me because I was really mad at somebody. And I just said, I have to let it go. I have to let it go for my own sake and for my own happiness. The other thing is, I am grateful for ... And so what I was grateful for was being able to attend this conference, the support of my transaction coordinator and my assistant for covering my butt when I had 1,000 things going on, and they make sure that nothing falls through the cracks, things like that. And he really stressed the idea of being very specific about what you're grateful for. So don't just say my health. You can say, I am so grateful for being able to take 10,000 steps, or take the 10,000 steps yesterday. So it's got to be specific, and it's got to be like very recent, like that morning or the day before. And then the other thing that he says to write is, I will focus on. And so examples of things that I want to focus on is being intentional, being present. How many times are we, talking to a client and we're like, and we're too busy texting and we're not really focusing on the conversation at hand. So those are the things that I got from my Buffini. And then last but not least, I want to show you another really awesome thing that I'm a part of. And that is, if you go to my Facebook, you will see that I am putting together a class, or I'm teaching a class Monday, August 21st from 11 to 12 Mountain Standard Time. You can find the link there. It's via Zoom. And I am teaching this class for Cyberbacker. I'm not getting paid any money for it. I have a Cyberbacker that's absolutely amazing. We love you, Romina. and she's been with me, gosh, I think 3 years now. And, you know, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I didn't know where to start. I take coaching from Keller Williams. Dina's my coach. Woohoo! Shout out. But I said, how do I teach the cyberbacker how to do this, what I need her to do? Because I've never had an assistant, much less a virtual assistant. So in this class, I'll be going over great things that you can do to teach a virtual assistant, maybe show you the things that they can do and how to train them, because a lot of the time cyberbacker will give my name as a referral since I've had so many great experiences. And the first thing that people will ask me is, do they speak English? Yes, they speak English. How do you train them? Well, there's a lot of things that you do, but I'll break it down as much as I can in an hour. And I think that'll help you leverage your business. So again, if you have any questions, guys, let me know. I would love to help. And I look forward to connecting with more of you. Take care. Bye-bye.